me another one to set me up like I'm the fool. I'm walking off. Or you're going to put in writing that she won't ask me this question. How's that? And if she does, you lose $40 million per question. Right? I mean, he's negotiating. He's a businessman. He has every right to go there and not be set up. So that was what I said yesterday. I said that the news dancer is going to be told to curtsy and control herself and not go for the throat. And Trump probably got it in writing that if the news dancer goes for his jugular, a certain dollar amount will be paid to Trump, which is the only way to control the news dancer, because it'll come out of her kitty. And that's it. That's simple. What else can I say to you? I'm an outsider looking in. I don't know anyone. I have no sources. I've survived all these years in radio and as a writer simply by analyzing things as best I can using deductive logic. I know I sound like a truck driver, which I'm proud of, or an old longshoreman from the 1950s, which I'm proud of. But the fact is I have a mind that functions very much like an ancient Greek who studied under Aristotle. If you actually analyze what I say, you'll find out that it's quite precise. There's an elegance to it. I realize that it doesn't meet the protocols of the elders of the media, but there's a certain precision to what I say to you. And so I open the show today giving you blood in the water, purists versus pragmatists, and it's probably the most important analysis of what's going on right now on the Republican side. It'll be up on michaelsavage.com, and WorldNet Daily might link it. That's about it. It should be read around the world. It's the shot that was fired, that was heard around the world, what I just read to you on this show in the opener. I'm telling you how good it is. I know from my own past history as a writer when something's really good, very good, and so good that it's off the charts. Purist versus pragmatist defines exactly the situation we find ourselves in. And it was all set up by the Democrat media machine. They pitted them against each other, and you fell for it. So that's what I'm saying, and I'm saying that tonight we're probably going to have a shock where he'll be at both places, sort of like the Zelig of politics. Let's give it to him. Let's have a round of applause for a man who knows how to manipulate the public and the media, because that's just what we need in order to win. Moreover, that's what we're going to need in order to win when he's president. How do you think you're going to win over masses of immigrants in this country who will never be deported no matter what you think? I don't care what anyone says. I'm sorry, you want to go into that one? I should do that at another time. I'm a man who actually walks the streets, and I'm going to say it again until you finally hear me. I don't sit in the dark room eating McDonald's hamburgers and looking at the internet as though it's the answer for everything in the world. Okay? I talk to everyone, and that's very few people. I talk to a veterinarian. I talk to a burger flipper. And there are men who are doing some work for me at my house, putting rocks on a breakwater. They're all from Guatemala. They're short men, they're strong as iron. These guys are 5'1", 5'2". I speak a little Spanish. They're great people. I mean, I talk to them. I say to them, I say to myself, looking at them, these guys, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing from 7 o'clock in the morning. They're carrying 70, 80-pound rocks, putting them on a wall. I can't do it. They can do it. Who's going to do that? You? All of the Cruz supporters are going to suddenly go and pick up rocks because they're purists? Robert, you think so? You think we're going to get all of the purists from the Cruz machine to start picking up the rocks and picking up the hammers and the saws? I really don't think so. I really don't think that all of the Republican precincts are going to produce men who are going to carry the rocks around America or build the buildings. I bicycle every day past a number of houses that are being built. 5 houses. I've watched them go up over the last 2 years from the time it was just dirt. And I've watched the laborers. It looks like laborers in ancient Egyptian times pouring over these construction sites, building beautiful homes from the ground up for middle-class people to live in, building homes they can't live in, the same as has been in America for a very long time.